Hey guys, it's the Cosmic Couch Heroes, Chuck here,
Tanner here.
and we just got finished watching Night 2 of Wrestlemania. And as you can see, we're in a darkly lit room for the darkly lit souls we have right now after that WrestleMania.
Night one was definitely better than night two. Just kind of have to say that off the.
Off, no cap. Night 1 was a banger. And there's some banger matches in Night 2.
Well,
I'm lost for words right now.
well, we're gonna start off. We got Brock Lesnar versus Omos, a match I know 95% of the WWE universe did not want. Not gonna lie, it was as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Not gonna lie. And then you have a fatal four-way women's tag match: Ronda Rousey, Shayna. You got Liv Morgan, Raquel. You got Natalya and Shotzi, Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. That match was bad.
Yeah, Ronda and Shayna obviously winning, and that was
They did nothing in the match, yet they still got the clean pin. Don't really know what the point of that was. Now we get this is where we first two aside, then we start getting to like the meat and bone of night two, a banger, Gunther versus Sheamus versus Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental Championship.
That was an amazing match.
That debatably might be the best match.
That was a match show.
I'm not gonna lie, that was match
after
of the
what I
show.
witnessed at the end. That's match show.
100% the match of the show. Gunther
Retaining.
and this is I think he won it at Mania last year.
No,
What did it?
no, maybe I don't know.
I don't know. He's had the IC title for over a year now. I'm pretty sure. So Gunther retaining here, that's pretty amazing. The finish was amazing, like the double power bomb finish. Oh, that was great.
Yeah.
Next, you got Bianca Belair versus Asuka, which the match is good. I don't want to seem like the match is not good, but I have to be honest. Asuka 100% should have went over. Her character work has been amazing. I feel like Bianca's reign is getting a little stale. Not that she's bad in any means, but she's kind of just been mowing through all of her opponents. To seeing Asuka finally be the one to take down a year reign since she won it at last Mania, that would have been amazing considering before this pay-per-view, Asuka was 0-3 at Mania. And you're going to tell me you're going to make her 0-4 at Mania? Like, that doesn't even make any sense.
You know what I'd like to say about Mania? Night 1 seemed like all of Triple H, and Night 2 seemed like something out of Vince's mind.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest.
Asuka, I think 100% should have went over. I think most of fans would agree there. Nobody would take anything away from Bianca losing here at Mania.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So this is crazy. So Shane McMahon fucking tore his quads. He fucking tore a quad in the middle of the damn ring. It was supposed to be an impromptu match between Shane McMahon and The Miz. And Shane McMahon, after he got a little bit shit and he was throwing them punches, dude landed wrong on his damn feet and fucking tore his quad. So the impromptu match became Snoop Dogg versus the Miz, which I didn't think I was gonna see Snoop Dogg in a match. So I love the way the ref made an impromptu match. I'm love how Snoop Dogg kind of evolved.
With it.
Yeah, he flowed with it really well. Made it covered up Shane's mistake really well.
Yeah.
You got the Dogfather elbow. That was a 2-minute, 20-second match. It is what it was. I'm gonna say this is definitely the second best match of the night. You got Edge versus the Demon Finn Balor. Definitely, in my opinion, the second best match of the night. Actually. Yeah, the only reason I have to say that is because, actually...
No, I did. We'll get to the main event in a second, but that was
Actually, yeah, I actually am gonna say it just for the build up with the Judgment
the
Day.
storytelling and just the amazing parts of the match, the spots and everything were just amazing.
The reason I can't put Bianca and Asuka higher is just because the story building wasn't there.
Yeah,
and that's kind of a big thing for me. Even though the match was really good, there was nothing really grabbing me onto that story except for what was happening in the ring. And sometimes that matters more than the match itself, which is why, while this, I think Edge going over makes sense for, what Finn and stuff were doing to, his wife and shit, I definitely think that right here, Finn would have benefited from winning more. You could have had another encounter later down the line where like Edge finishes the feud, but I think 100% Finn should have. What I'm noticing is the wrong person kept winning this night too. Like, in my opinion, the wrong people just kept winning, and I don't.
They gave us what they wanted in night one, and they said, "Ha, f you to night two."
The only person I think on night, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'm just kind of shook off a lot of shit, and then you got the fucking main event that should have been. Well, it was great.
It was phenomenal until the end.
Up until the finish, which shit the bed pretty bad.
Yes. Oh, that whole thing is. I told you, I felt like, and this is my 100% opinion of my own. I feel like Vince McMahon took over the main event storytelling, and so I decided I want Reigns to win. I want him to hit that 1,000-day benchmark, and I am legitimately mad. I told Tanner while I watched the show, I might not watch Raw tomorrow night. I'm that mad.
At this point, if Roman's going to, because the thing that I don't agree with is Roman says he wants to like take a break after Mania. Why let him retain if he wants to take a break? Okay, so he takes a break.
We have no champion then,
and gets to the 1,000-day. So like, if he's getting to the 1,000-day while he's not here, then I just don't understand. SummerSlam is until like late summer.
It's August 5th. It's SummerSlam. Saturday, August 5th.
So, what the fuck are we doing? Excuse my language. What are we doing between now and SummerSlam? Like,
and he hit the 1,000 days at King of the Ring, King of Queen of the Ring. So, is he losing that title in Saudi Arabia at that show? Or are they going to drag this out to SummerSlam, which will put him past Pedro Morales, and he'll move into number 4 on the all-time list?
I think they're going to make it. I think he's going to take a break until to SummerSlam. That's what I personally think.
Good, because I don't want to come back.
I think he's going to take a break, and then...
If they have Cody win that title at SummerSlam of all places, why not Mania? I'm sorry, I can't do another year of Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
I really can't.
That's what I don't understand. Like, if you want to make... Okay, you have Roman get the 1,000 days, but it's just going to feel like... It's not going to feel as big as it would have at Mania. Like, no. It's just not really going to be the same.
That's why I said I feel like Vince had his hands all over this main event.
So now it just begs the question, like, even if you were to run the same main event the next year in a row and
Cody wins,
it's not going to be the same as all the things leading up until this.
If I can make a point to make a point, the boyhood dream didn't come true for Shawn Michaels until he lost his first main event at WrestleMania, and then went in the next year against Bret Hart. He lost to Diesel his first one, and then he went to the next one and won the title.
You know, and I also had to say, like, sometimes the best babyface stories, you have to have like a really historic big loss before you can have the big win. I just feel like that with the build-up and him essentially being undefeated, it was really hard to, like, not let Cody win. But, you know, at the end of the day, we got the finish that we got, and we are going to have to live with it, and it just is what it is. The American Dream didn't happen. The American Night, his moniker, the American Nightmare, happened tonight in the main event.
And I hope when Reigns loses that title, it's a very beautiful moment. Because we will all serenade him in na 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 hey 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 goodbye.
You know, and then he takes a hiatus, whatever he needs to do. But let just Cody just be
the main guy. And you know what the stupidest thing would be, and I would really be angry, or even if they do this, if main event Jay beat him. That would even make me even angrier.
Why?
I like Jey Uso.
I actually like Jay.
But I would rather have Cody Rhodes.
But you know how the bloodline started.
Was with Cody, or was it
Roman and Jay? And it might end up being. And what if like the dissolution of the bloodline happened from now until SummerSlam? And
now they start building the dissolution. They lose the tag titles. They start distancing themselves from. I don't know. I just don't know.
There is potential to keep the bloodline story going, because at this point,
I just hate the bloodline story. It's 3 years of the same bullpucky, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Roman Reigns. I legitimately would rather watch AEW all the time.
Well,
I'd rather watch Hollywood Championship Wrestling, which is like the lowball of Championship Wrestling.
Well, at this point, the Usos have lost their undisputed tag titles, so I'm wondering, since I'm assuming the entire bloodline is gonna be rocking out on the next night of Raw.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Roman's gonna make a comment or comments about the Usos losing, and this might start the dissolution of this bloodline. I don't know, but I know that Roman is going to comment about them losing. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts. It's just how he's gonna react and which way he's gonna react. I guess we're gonna determine which way the bloodline is gonna go. So
Yeah.
all I know is this is not. Twitter's up in flames right now.
Fans are talking about boycotting Raw.
People are talking
night.
about deleting their peacocks. All I have to say is I was 50-50 going in because, number one, I already knew going into Mania that Roman was hitting 1,000 days. And actually, my first prediction was actually that Roman Reigns was going to win. I actually said that they're going to let this man go to 1,000. That's what I said.
He did say
But
it.
when I got in the match and I saw the emotion coming from Cody, I became just like, I became my fan inner fan just came out. I marked out, and I literally felt like Cody could do it. But then I started coming back down to earth, and then once the interferences started happening, once Solo came, I just felt it in my body. When Roman runs from one rope to the other and hits that damn spear, nobody's getting up from that damn shit.
I actually felt my soul leave my body.
So all I
was so just. But folks,
it's
been a long night.
It's been a long night. We're a little bit speechless.
I'm annoyed. I'm angry. Like I said, I might watch Raw. I don't know.
I don't know if I can watch Raw. I might just have to watch the highlights because I just don't know if I can just.
I don't think I can sit through another Roman Reigns thing. I don't know.
Well, now I just really want to know what's going on with the bloodline. That's really the only thing I care about. Since we're gonna keep going down this rabbit hole, this might be the longest I've seen a stable go on in like a long.
You know what Roman Reigns' reign is of 3 years now? It reminds me of Triple H's reign of terror.
But it's not as bad as it is 1,000 times better than the reign of terror.
No, but also Triple H's reigns of terror also had more interesting matches.
I don't know. I don't agree. He's had way better. Roman Reigns has had way better matches than Triple H did.
I'd say more interesting opponents then.
Because Roman Reigns, despite him holding, just having strong hold of the titles, I
just can't stand him anymore.
He's delivered every main event. Triple H has some subpar appearance, even though he's an all-time great. During the Reign of Terror, he kind of felt like he was phoning it in. Roman Reigns, he puts his ass.
I'm just so tired of him. Legitimately, it tires me out to watch this man wrestle now. And I'm getting to the point where I just want to just turn the TV off when he's on. It's like the old joke, Mick Foley putting butts in the seats. Well, guess what? My butt ain't gonna go into the seat of SummerSlam if Roman Reigns walks in that with the title, because it's in Detroit, and I want to go, and I'm probably not gonna go if Roman Reigns is champion. All right, Michael, I don't know. I'm so disillusioned with this WrestleMania. Night 1 was phenomenal, spectacular. Night 2 had his rough start, and then got going a little bit well, and then it's like they took a giant dog poo in our living rooms and said, "Here, this is what we're gonna give you. This is your main event, folks. This is what you get. You get another Roman Reigns victory. 3 effing years in a row."
I feel like I would be more mad if I didn't already see the finish coming. Like I feel like
I did too, but I'm even mad. Worse than my wrestling IQ saw it coming. Because this man, I kept saying things, and this man's like, "You called it," and my wrestling IQ is so high, I could see things happening before they happened. And I got mad. I saw the spear coming after the Samoan spike. I saw all of this happening, and I couldn't just let myself believe it.
Once I 100% saw the Samoan spike, I knew it was over. I thought
maybe Cody would kick out.
Oh no, the way he grabbed his throat, and then the way if Roman just would have ran into the ropes one time, I would have thought maybe he would have got out there. Yeah. But when he ran rope to rope, I knew it was over.
Yeah. But folks,
we're about to sign off because at this point we don't really know what else to say, and there isn't really much else to say.
We'll see you guys at Backlash at this point.
I don't know. Well, if anything interesting happens on the Raw after Mania, I guess we might do a video.
Well, him and I,
week,
me and him and I will hook up next weekend and see if we can get a video out for the Raw and SmackDown after WrestleMania.
If it's entertaining. If it's not,
if it's some Roman Reigns,
I'm good on it. If it's not anything like worth talking
but
about.
if something happens, yeah. But as for all the other stuff, folks, next time we'll see you guys is May 6th for Backlash. I'm Chuck.
Tanner.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe.
Subscribe.
And we're the Cosmic Couch Heroes, and we out.
Sign off.
Finish the story, Cody.